Hey, everybody. Happy halftime here with Clemson and Wake Forest. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. My boss has the team stats up, some individual stats that we want to take a look at here. Trevor Lawrence has had a fantastic half. He's 18 to 23 to 78.3 completion percentage for 261 yards and the one touchdown to tight end J.C. Chalk. He's taken a couple of sacks, not a big deal. Amari Rogers, 4 catches for 69 yards. It's obvious he's going to be, a big target for Trevor this season. Braden Galloway, we talked about it in the live that we did before the game. I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he got 5 catches tonight. Well, he's already got 5 for 60 yards. He's been a target. Travis Etienne, 15 carries, 98 yards. He's been a weapon. The Clemson defense, man, Brian Bresee gets a pinky on a field goal attempt for Wake Forest. Miles Murphy has his first sack. Brian Bresee has his first sack. So the kids, they can play. The veterans, they're pretty good too. So overall, just an absolutely dominating performance by the Tigers over Wake Forest. They lead 27-0 at the half. Wake Forest had some chances early. There was a pass interference, offensive pass interference that wasn't, defensive pass interference that wasn't called. If it had been called, who knows what happens on that drive for the Demon Deacons. There was also another pass where the wide receiver got behind Andrew Booth. Booth playing that press man coverage, kind of let the receiver get in behind him. The ball was perfectly thrown by quarterback Sam Hartman, but it was dropped. And, of course, Clemson's going to force Wake to punt. 14 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter. Probably would have liked to finish those drives. Of course, the big drive at the end of the half looked to me like 4 or 5 seconds ran off the clock there when Trevor tried to spike the football that maybe shouldn't have, forced Clemson into a field goal situation. And then, oh, by the way, B.T. Potter, good for 52 yards, would have been good from probably 60 or 62. So the Tigers are up 27-0 at the half, and you really just couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, it's as good a first half, a clean first half, as you could ask for. A few little things maybe to clean up, a little protection issue here and there. They probably would have liked to have finished 1 or 2 more drives. But, man, I love the fact that Travis Etienne has already touched the ball 15 times more in the first half than he averaged all in games last year when he averaged 13 per carry. So before we head back, we'll take a few questions from you guys. Yeah, Wake is zeroing in on Etienne. They're going to try and make Trevor beat him on the outside with these young wide receivers with Braden Galloway. But Etienne's still getting his yards. And, again, just can't say enough about Trevor Lawrence and how well he's played. He's making good decisions. Doesn't look like he's really tried to force anything. Going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half. I don't know if we're going to see DJ. I did notice, though, when the TV would pan over there, that whenever Brandon Streeter, the quarterback's coach, passing game coordinator, was with Trevor, DJ was right there. Looks like the kid's wanting to learn. Clemson 27-0. Dabo's probably not going to feel comfortable there. But if they come out and kind of extend this lead early in the second half, then I think you'll probably start seeing, maybe some of these offensive backups a little bit more. Yeah, best defensive line freshman class ever, maybe. Yeah, Dabo had talked about how this team may be his most talented roster. You can see it. Sure, there's youth in spots, but my goodness, I texted a friend of mine kind of there about midway through the second quarter, and I said, this is a damn good football team. They are as impressive as you want to see just across the board with the talent. And, you get in that youth right there, they're just going to get better. Miles Murphy, I want to keep seeing him do a little bit more. Reagan Upshaw, by the way, getting in there and playing really well. And then, I hate to tell you, Wake Forest, if you're a Wake Forest fan, Clemson's about to release the Kraken. Linebacker James Skalski had to miss the first half. Remember, he got ejected in the second half of the loss to LSU, so he had to sit out the first half. We saw a lot of Jake Venables, saw a lot of Reagan Upshaw. I thought Jake played really well, but now you're going to release the Kraken. And, we're going to see what happens. Yep, Booth's been burned a couple times. He's got let some guys get in behind him. I think he can play a lot better. The other side, man, you really haven't noticed anybody. Anyway, well, this is David Hood with TigerNet. We're going to keep watching this. Tigers are going to come out from the half here in just a few minutes. But overall, again, from Winston-Salem, man, Tigers doing everything right so far. 27-0 over the Demon Deacons. And For anybody that thinks that Davis Sweeney might be trying to run up the score by doing that, no, he's got to have his team work on that 2-minute drill, the 1-minute drill, trying to score there before the half. And obviously in college football, the way people can score points, you don't want to ever think that it's over. So we will have more post-game coming up. We'll see who plays and how much in the second half. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. Thanks for posting in with us.